So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront, and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. Okay, I get it. I went back to my original theme music a few months ago, and then I've been playing the original introduction, and my Facebook page is kind of blowing up, dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook, saying, thank God it's there. Except for a couple of people that I think are Zoomies. They're like under 30 years old. They're saying, Scott, dump the darn music, get to the content fast, right now. No! Boomer in charge of this podcast. Zoomie, you can wait. All right. That sound mean? I don't know. That's how it is, right? It is a daily boost from motivationwho.com. Hang on. We're going to have some fun. We're going to inject a few things that are going to spin your brain around. Going to get you motivated, going to get you thinking, get you fired up, and we're going to help you find your passion and purpose today, if that's okay. If it's your first time at this here podcast, you're going to figure out that I'm not those other guys that do a podcast. Motivation to me is kind of between the lines. I've said many times, motivation is sometimes a good kick in the butt, maybe a come to Jesus conversation. Sometimes I'll say I'm a hit and run coach. And what I mean by that is I understand that sometimes it's that passing conversation. It's between the lines. It's what I insinuate when I say something that you go, wait a second, he said something that was interesting. To me, that's where the motivation is, because that's covert motivation. It's not overt. It's not me telling you, let's motivate you, and you saying, Scott, motivate me. No, we talk about something else, and you begin to get the message that I actually want you to get. And yes, that's exactly what I'm doing these days. How are you? My name is Scott Smith. Good to have you here today. Great event last week. Podcastpoweredbusiness.com. 100% retention. I don't know that I've had an event. We edited the event down to an hour. Took out a lot of the questions and stuff. It was 2 hours long. I don't know that I've had an event that was 2 hours long and everybody stayed. I don't know. It must have been good stuff. Yes, it was. Go to podcastpoweredbusiness.com. All right, let's do this thing. Passion and purpose. A lot of what I do over the years, in fact, back in 2010, I did a program called Face Your Passion for the first time. It became part of my life, and I actually run a coaching group right now at faceyourpassion.com, and it is a course, but we really focus on the coaching. That's really the power here, and I learned that after I made the course, because when we bring people in the door, they say, Scott, show me your purpose or my passion. Help me find my passion, and I wish I could give it to you this afternoon. In some cases, I can. If I listen to you, I can. But in most cases, we have to kind of go on a journey. And people don't like to hear that. They're like, how long's the journey, Scott? When am I going to get there? When are we going to be there? Honestly, I don't know. And I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I do. But I am telling you, when you go down that path and the journey is the path and journey is where the enjoyment is, you will find it if you know what to look for. So we'll talk about that a little bit today. And maybe in the next 7 or 8 minutes, we can get you there. And maybe not. We'll see. But first, let me share something with you that I think dovetails into this pretty nicely. I was at church this past Sunday. Started church about a year and a half ago. I walked in the door and I said, this is a good thing. Pastor Andrew is awesome. I'm learning a lot from him. These are good people. These are nice. Never thought I'd do it. Never thought I would. I went to church and I kept going. Actually got baptized on May 3rd. I haven't even said that yet. Yes, the beach in Daytona Beach. So I went to church. And like I was talking about relationships, it was a good thing. It's a positive thing. It's good for me. It fuels me when I go. And so I keep going because I think, call this sage advice. If it's working for you, you ought to keep doing it. If it's not, you ought to not be doing it. That's Southern talk. Pastor Andrew said, and I'm sure it came from someplace else, but the first time I heard it from him, he said, live boldly, reject passivity, lead sacrificially. I have said that to many clients in the past couple of weeks, and they have all just sat on it and went, my goodness. And we've had many conversations on that. I wanted to drop it in your lap today. If you've never heard it, I don't consider it to be biblical at all. I don't believe it is. Probably individually, I don't know it was ever said that way. But it's powerful. Live boldly, reject passivity, lead sacrificially. Because over the years, as I've moved through the process I've been doing, I certainly have been doing that. If I ever get in trouble, it's probably because I don't get bold enough. I'm sitting around being kind of passive, and I ain't leading the way I ought to. But the biggest question we ever have around here, among the movers around Motivation to Move, is how do I find my purpose and face my passion? Maybe those are my words, but oftentimes I've heard people say, Scott, help me find my purpose. If I were to expand that question a little bit, it would be this. It would say, hey, what can I do today to find my purpose and overcome my fear of living my passion? Have you ever said that? Now, you probably haven't said it that way because I wrote it down that way. Now I'm reading it thinking, why did I write it that way? But the truth is this. If I'm just thinking, what do I do today that will help me kind of get over the stuff that's holding me back, what would I do? Oftentimes when I talk about face your passion, I will not say go find your passion. I will many times say get the courage to face your passion. And if it's a really day when Scott's feeling particularly colorful, I will drop an F-bomb or two in there too, because to me, it's that powerful. It's like the biggest thing that holds us back from doing the things we love are two things. First off, we're afraid to do it. We have fear, and we don't like change. Well, let's solve those right now. Fear is good. Fear is an excellent motivator. It really is. Fear will get you to do stuff, won't it? There's a problem with fear. As soon as fear is over, as soon as you solve the problem, you have no more fear anymore. Your motivation is gone. Change is interesting. Nobody likes change, and yet the only thing that's consistent is change. Thank you, Winston Churchill. Passion and purpose, how do we get there? Must be an easy way.
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
There is. There's a 5-step process I have determined because that's what I do. I have a podcast. I think about this stuff. If you ask me what I'm doing when I'm not coaching somebody, when I'm not in a coaching group, when I'm not doing this podcast, I'm probably reading, I'm probably thinking, I'm probably journaling, I'm probably pondering, I'm watching videos, I'm listening to podcasts. I'm taking the world's wisdom and trying to make sense of the world. And this is what I now know after 20 years of doing this. Here's how you find your passion. Are you ready for it? You may not like it, but I'm going to give it to you. You can do it this afternoon if you want to. And if you want to, do it right now. Do it after this podcast is done. Number 1, talked about it last week, explore the possibilities. The more, the better. Just figure out stuff that catches your attention and follow the breadcrumb. Chase that squirrel. I know we shouldn't be chasing the squirrel. We shouldn't be going after shiny objects. Well, guess what? Got your attention somehow, didn't it? Must be real. You don't know unless you chase at least a little bit. Now, a little wisdom will teach you to chase it for a little bit and go, been down this road before. Not going to chase that one. Eventually, you'll figure out, nope, I don't even notice it anymore. I'm just saying, if you don't open yourself up to try new things and push yourself a little bit and explore the possibilities, No commitment. You don't have to do it long term. Just put your toe in the water. See if it's warm enough for you. That's number one. Number two, pay attention. If it keeps getting your attention, it's like when I met my wife, I explored the possibilities. Well, she's cute. And then I started getting to know her a little bit, and wow, that was going to work. I kind of like this. I think I'm going to go after this. Follow the urge to explore and just keep exploring. Number three, you take a deep dive. It's going to be natural, by the way. You do it anyway. You've done this before where you kind of find your new thing, you get into it, you stumble into it, and you start paying more attention to it, and then suddenly you're like all over the place. The best example here in Florida these days and most of the country, pickleball. That's the best example. People hear about it, don't understand what it is. It's got stupid rules, the whole thing, and suddenly they're in the pickleball cult. Boom. Number four, when you find yourself fascinated and nearly obsessed, and it makes no sense at all, and you're just heading on a new path, don't be surprised if it is nothing you've ever considered before, but just notice that you're there. Just notice you're there, and it is happening for you. And stay the course. Stay the course. It's going to work out for you. Now, this is where I mention, as to not have me do this podcast again, that I said there were 5 steps. I now realize there were only 4. It's amazing. I should have noticed there wasn't the number 5, but there is an equation here at the end of this. The formula is simple for finding your passion and purpose. Exploration plus fascination equals facing your passion. All kinds of little steps along the way, but for the most part, you just kind of get out and look for it, and when it feels good, you do it, and when it don't feel good, you don't. And I'm talking Southern a lot today, aren't I? You'd understand me better if you're down here in Florida. And yes, Florida sometimes is it's not actually the most southern state. I think Virginia is probably the most southern state, but it's pretty far south. I hate you here. Everything about me is at motivationtomove.com. You'll find my free stuff, my Perfect Week Planner. You'll find some podcasts there. You'll find the 9-minute clarity code. Face Your Passion is there, and all the podcasts. You can catch up over there if you want to. And if you'd like to get that replay, I don't think it's there yet, but it may be by the time you get there. Go to podcastpoweredbusiness.com. If you're into podcasting, maybe you'd like to do one yourself, and you're into business, maybe you want to create a side hustle or build a big business. We talked about that on this amazing presentation. Just go check it out, okay? All right, have a great day. Hey, it's tomorrow, Friday. Seriously? All right. Well, we ought to do it. No need to miss a Friday.